I am hopping on real quick to share with you a sneak peek of the November Sweet Creations Club featuring the Jar of Joy bundle. It is so cute. I just love traditional holiday colors. That's just my thing. However, I so enjoy when other people design with alternate colors. But I wanted to share with you the projects, let you see what they look like, actual what they actually look like on the screen, and then also to tell you what supplies you're going to need. So if you're part of my club, you will know what supplies you need to be checking for. But if you want to join the club, you'll know which supplies you're going to need to have on hand, as well as how you can get the kit if you're not already part of my Sweet Creations Club. So if you are you're getting a notification, wondering why is Deborah hopping on? That is because I'm just sharing with you the Sweet Creations Club projects for November. So I see some of you are hopping on. I'm going to go ahead and put my chat on just in case. Hi, Gretchen. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera down, share with you the projects so that you know what they look like. They're so fun and festive. All right, so they are featuring the Jar of Joy bundle, but I will tell you, I really loved the laser cuts that were part of the Christmas Tags and More Designer Series paper. It's a 6x6 pack, which you will get a partial pack in your kit. But I just love the patterns of the paper, and then I love the little tags that you can cut out. And then there's a couple of sheets actually that you can just pop out the little laser cuts and then add them to your projects. And so I kind of did a little bit of combination of that. So my club for November is not called Jar of Joy. It's called Jar of Christmas Joy, to combine the bundle as well as the designer series paper in the name. And then this is probably my favorite. I love how this little snowman gift box turned out. So it is 4 cards and 1 gift box that you'll be making as part of the November Sweet Creations Club. If you are not part of club, which I see people on here are, but if you're not, you have 2 options. One, you can subscribe monthly for $43 a month, and then you'll just automatically get the kits every month. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to remember to sign up. You're automatically charged. You automatically get the kit. Or you can just try it for 1 month for $48. And then it's a non-subscription option. However, I will tell you, for those who are subscribed monthly, and I'm actually getting ready to send some out, or I'm getting them ready for November, my Sweet Creations Club monthly subscribers, every 6 consecutive months that they are a club member, they're going to get a gift from me in their 6-month kit. And then every 6 months after that, the gifts change every 6 months. So you wouldn't get this gift. This is for the people in November. And I think that's the last month for this round of this particular gift package. And then I'm going to start doing something new starting in December. Now, what do you need to be able to make these projects? Really simple. I bet a lot of you already have a lot of these supplies on hand, but you definitely need the Jar of Joy bundle, which is the stamp set and the punch. And when you buy it as a bundle, it's so much cheaper to do it that way because you're going to save 10%. But I just want to mention this. I'm not using this particular stamp set, but I want to make you aware that there is a companion stamp set that goes with the punch, which this one is more holiday and this one is more all other seasons. You've got one that actually, I know that looks like jelly beans, which would be great for Easter, or spring, but it's actually chocolate chip cookies, believe it or not. But it's got multiple use. You got for birthday, you've got Valentine's, and you have St. Patrick's Day. So both of these would extend you throughout the year, but I'm actually focusing just on the Jar of Joy bundle for the holiday projects. So you'll need that in order to make the projects. You will need some ink pads. That is going to be Memento Black. And I just remembered, so guys, if you went and you looked at my blog for the supply list, or you got my email, I forgot to include basic gray. If you don't have basic gray, not a big deal. You can always use your black ink pad, but that's really just to make the outline on the jar, just so it's more of a kind of a glassy type gray rather than a stark black. But if you have black and you don't have the gray, that's fine. You can use something else. You'll need real red and garden green. Those are usually basic colors a lot of us have. We usually start off with these colors, right? Easy peasy. And then you will need some Stampin' Blends, and that's going to be real red as well as Granny Apple Green. Or if you have a red or and green markers, you could use that as well, because it's just a little bit of coloring just along the edge there. And then I don't think that has any color. Where else did I have coloring? Right here. Just a little bit of coloring. So Stampin' Blends or some markers in red and green would work great. And then you'll want some adhesives. And that is, I like to use multi-purpose liquid glue, but if you prefer tape, You could use that as well. You'll want some mini glue dots as well as some dimensionals to be able to make the projects. Now, if you have not, if you're looking for, well, actually even for my current members, I want to show you where I house my Sweet Creations Club. So on my website called Simply Sweet and Ink Designs, it's right there in lower left, whatever it is for you. Sometimes it's backwards when you're viewing it. That is where you can go to my blog, and I have housed everything pretty much about my business. So if you're looking to shop online with me, that is the place to go. If you're looking to access the current catalogs, that is the place to go. If you want to watch me on YouTube, of course, you're watching me right now on YouTube, so you already know how to find me, but you can find me there. Or if you want to go back and watch a video, a past video, that's the place to go. My PDF store, if you're looking for a particular, maybe you want to pass the instructions for a past kit, that's where you can purchase them. However, when you're part of club, your tutorial for the club projects is already included for you. You'll get an email with that tutorial. Here, right here, clubs and events. This is where you're going to click on that. And then there is an option called Sweet Creations Club. So you're going to click on that. And this is good even for my current club members. So if you're ever wanting to find out what is the next kit, I typically post that around the 6th or the 7th of each month for that month. And then that way you can see what's coming, what supplies you need. And I usually don't go more than a month out. It's kind of hard for me to do that, but it'll tell you all about the club, what's included, what you'll need. This for the November kit, you're getting roughly about $25 in consumable products that you will use, like some of the designer series paper, some ribbon, rhinestones. You'll get, and on this, if you notice, I didn't do stamping here. I used the ephemera pack, so you'll get a partial pack of those ephemera sentiments, and it'll tell you how it all works. The subscription period each month runs from the 6th of one month to the 5th of the other month. So the November Sweet Creations Club runs from now to sign up or subscribe from now until November 5th. And then on November 6th starts the next cycle for the December kit. If you're part of my club and you need to cancel or update your information, there is a link right here on my blog under the club link or club tab for you can click on that, and there are instructions on how to cancel or update your payment information. I know sometimes maybe a credit card expires, you need to replace a credit card. That is the best way to do it. If you run into problems with that link or updating your information, you can always just message me. Right here, like I said, keep scrolling. It's going to tell you, I'll give you a little sneak peek of the current or the November club. It's going to share with you all the information that the supplies that you will need to make the projects. And it will also too, if you want to just try a kit for 1 month, you can click right there and it will take you to an event page where you can just buy just the 1 month kit. I guess I got to verify that I'm a human, that I'm not a computer. All right. So yes, you can do that as well, and it will take you and you can check out. Now, if you're part of club, I do have it to where at the last week of the month, I will send you an email to add on any of these suggested supplies to your kit so that I can order them on November 1st and have them shipped with your kit, which does ship by the 15th of the month. All right. And then if you just keep scrolling, now if you're local here in San Antonio, you want to craft with us in person, there's information, the date for the in-person class. And then right here is where you want to click to subscribe. Make sure that you only click it one time because that way you don't get double charged. And also too, it doesn't always like give you a receipt. It doesn't tell you that, oh, yay, success. For whatever reason, PayPal doesn't do that. So I always ask, give me 24 hours to get back with you and welcome you to the club as confirmation that you are successfully connected. All right. So anyway, thanks for joining me, guys, for this impromptu live. Just wanted to share with you the Sweet Creations projects for November, and I can't wait to send you some happy mail. Y'all take care, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.